At this point, the lip stains that I got off the TikTok shop are basically my entire makeup routine. First, I always use their pinked pigment. I think it goes really well with my skin tone, so I always like to double layer that up. Then, hear me out, I've been contouring my nose with their mauve color for like the last 5 days. I know it sounds crazy, and I also just found out that they have a blush and other pigments, but I really like how this looks on my skin tone as well. When contouring your nose, you want to make sure you bring it into your eyebrow to make it look more realistic. Then from there, I got one of my skinny makeup brushes. I started to go on the lower part of my nose just because I wanted that area to be thinner and more crisp. You want to be very intentional because it does dry pretty quickly, so I started to use a Q-tip and a little bit of saliva just to clean up the part of my nose where I'm going to put my highlight, because honestly, the only thing I use for makeup is highlight, bronzer, and so I figured if I do this, the only thing I would need really is highlight. While I'm letting that dry, I also applied the pinked color to my cheeks as well, but I did it with my finger, and as you can see, I'm just kind of patting it on there for a more natural, kind of freckled like look, as well as just a stain for the blush. The first couple times I tried this, it was a hit and miss, and you could definitely tell. So this is a way to just blend it together. You're only going to want to let your cheeks set for a little bit unless you want a lot of pigment. I just wanted a more natural look, so afterwards I just started taking my brush and blending it in. Honestly, a little moisture goes a long way, so if you take a little bit, it will actually blend out your cheeks a lot better if you do it sooner rather than later. And then from there, like I said, I just kept blending it out with my fingers and the brush as needed. And one thing I will say about these lip stains is it's really good for brown skin. I was kind of hesitant because a lot of them look crazy on me. But now I'm just taking it off my nose, just using a little bit of moisture to blend it out. My skin is really sensitive, so it's actually a lot redder than it was like a couple hours later, but this is the final product. And from there, I just added my highlight that I got from Elle. And my motto when it comes to highlight is like the more, the merrier. I think it's very cutesy. Then I also took a cream highlight just to define my nose a little bit more because I like it to look very snatched. Then from there, I used the Fenty Gloss Bomb, which is my go-to lip gloss. Rihanna did her big one with this because it is just such a pretty color. This is like a very natural, no makeup look that just gives you like a little boost. So let me know what you guys think in the comments. This is definitely going to be my go-to look this fall. Bye!